Hey guys, Andrew here, and high time I did a winter clip. Long overdue. Well, just behind me here I've been working on the old pizza oven, which I'll show you in a tick, but I did promise a whiz around the garden, not the aquaponics this time, so here it is. Alrighty, well, I don't have so many beds I have to show you anymore, seeing as I've got the aquaponics system up and running now, but we'll go through the winter planting. We've got a half red cabbage, half green cabbage. They're all doing really well here. No problems to report. Obviously these ones up towards this end get a bit more sun, so that's why they're a bit more developed. These ones are still in the winter shade back through here, so they're a little bit smaller. This bed here is cauliflower. You can see once again the ones up towards the front are doing better. There was one that wasn't doing so good here, so I pulled it out, and this one was a leftover which was in the aquaponics, which I've just transplanted. So as you can see here, the stuff that grows in aquaponics will actually grow 2 to 3 times quicker than in the dirt, so hence why this one is quite large, but it's about to get a good soaking in because I've only just transplanted it. So there's a bit of rain on the way in the next couple of hours, so hence why I've done that. Next one over is broccoli. No heads forming on this lot, although it looks like it might be getting close. Yeah, no heads forming just yet, but they're all looking healthy and good. And then this one here is the purple cauliflower. They're not doing too bad, they're a little bit smaller. Once again, this one here is a transplant from the aquaponics, and this one doesn't look as healthy compared to say this one here, which has been in the dirt. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag there. Over the back here we've got carrots. Need to do some weeding in here, but there is carrots going all the way through along here. I need to thin them out too. They're a little bit too close together for my liking. The parsley hedge has come back in abundance, as well as coming up in between all the paving again, so I'll have to get that all under control. But yeah, there's going to be heaps of parsley all the way through here. Around this side here we have more cauliflower and broccoli, so I'm assuming these ones are going to form heads first because these get the direct sunlight during the day. Have some snow peas along the back wall here, which have all taken and are grabbing on and are looking okay. And then the other half of the fence along the back I planted beans. They're a bit hit and miss. You can see I've got one here, one there, and there's a bit of a patch through here, and then there's another patch and a few there, so I might have to plant out a few more beans to sort of fill in along this fence. The only fatality I really have so far is this, I don't know if it's a broccoli or a cauliflower here. Something's definitely attacked it. I'm assuming it's snails or something from somewhere, but this one shouldn't get affected because yeah, it's well on its way. It's pretty well developed now, so yeah, I'm thinking the rest along here should do okay. Anyway, we'll go around the other side and have a look at some more stuff that's planted in the dirt. Alrighty, so coming through here you can see the mint is really taken off now in the winter. So much so that I think I need to actually get in there and dig a little bit out and bring this back, because it's sort of starting as it does to get a little bit out of control. But yeah, the mint's looking really healthy. Should make a few Moscow mules while it's looking this good. There's a little, you can see, yeah, look, there's some more mint that's coming up in here amongst the tarragon, so I think I will have to get in there and restrict it a bit. Oregano's doing okay through there, and the marjoram, which has been in for about 3 years now, is looking really good. Not that we use it much, but Yeah, the marjoram's looking really healthy. Alrighty, next to that we have the blueberries. These are the two newer blueberries, but they do have flowers and are producing fruit, so these are quite young, but look like they're gonna do okay for a first year crop. This one maybe not so much because it's in the shade a little bit, it's a little bit more protected, but there are flowers and that on there. These are the older ones, which are like 2 or 3 years old now. They're only just, well, this little section here looks a bit more developed. It's got fruit and some flowers on it, but the rest is still coming up to bud and flower. You can see here. Hopefully we'll have a bumper crop again this year from this plant. I really like this plant. And the other one down here, which has been in for a few years now as well. Plenty of buds coming, but not many flowers as of yet. They're just starting. There's another one there. The raspberry canes, they've all gone dormant now. You can see they're all pretty much dead, so I need to cut some of them back and pull some of these older ones out. It's another job to do. Pineapples are doing really well. We've got a huge one at the back here which I'm about to harvest. This one is mammoth. This is like full-size pineapple middle of winter, so when I harvest this one at the end of the clip, I'll cut it up and give you guys a show of what sort of pineapples we can produce here in Perth. You can see I've got some good side shoots here, which I'll probably put these in the aquaponics, break them off and start them off. There's plenty of pineapples on the go. You can see we've already harvested one here. All these plants, even though they're looking a bit yellow, they'll come good in the summer. Bananas, can't say they're doing so well. Pretty much given up on them, and I'm focusing on the good old pineapples. As far as the wicking beds go, there's not much going on in those at the moment. There's a bit of dill. We do like dill, and that seems to be starting to come good here. These are just some random leftover broccoli that I planted out, and there's what's that? Rocket. There's a rocket plant in the back there. This is the rhubarb. Rhubarb is kicking along really good. This one was transplanted out from a pot. It's looking pretty good. There's some cauliflower here, leftovers, amongst the asparagus, which hasn't come back yet, which it won't for quite some time because we're in the middle of winter, obviously. Some more leftover cauliflower amongst more asparagus, and there's nothing in this one, just one lonely asparagus leaf. But these will all come bouncing back when the warmer weather comes. So just before I show you the pineapple lastly, I thought I'd show you the pizza oven build that's finally coming along. So this is actually coming along quite quickly, I think. This is a nice thick cement slab that I've done. I've never done any concrete or anything like this before, so YouTube has been my friend. Yeah, there's a nice thick base there, concrete slab. These are the Besser blocks, which are freestanding. They're not cemented together, but however, what I have done is then filled internally the cores here, and then put rebar in every second one. And this here is all wood that I'll put in here, to then put a wood frame over the top to do the second pour, which will be the slab for the top of the oven. So yeah, I know it's not entirely veggie patch related, but there will be produce going from here into here when it's finished. So yeah, the next step is to do the pour across the top, and then it'll be time to start building the dome. Anyway, I'll keep you updated with how the pizza oven build is going. Now we'll go off, and lastly I'll show you the pineapple. Alright, so there's the pineapple top. We'll keep that and we'll put that in the aquaponics and start that one off for a new pineapple. Now time for the reveal of the good old winter pineapple. I've got a couple of friends in Canada that follow me on YouTube, and they could only dream of having a pineapple in the middle of winter. Oh, it's a little bit overdone. We've left it a bit too long. Still smells good, but yep, I've left it a little bit too long. You can tell by the opaqueness. Should still be okay though. You know, it's like spot on. So juicy. Really good.